Welcome back to another episode of the Liverpool post-match review show. We've drawn 1-1 at home to Spurs. Fully injury, suspension, ravaged Spurs in a game where, realistically, before kickoff, I called 2-1. In a game where some thought we were going to batter them, I didn't. I've seen this over and over again. This Liverpool team fail to beat teams that are on their last legs, fail to beat teams that are on losing runs or runs of not winning games, and we have just done it again. So we've lost to what was going to be the worst team ever in Premier League history in Wolves, and we've helped them not be that. And we've lost to, I say lost because that's how it feels. We've drawn to a Spurs team who haven't won a single Premier League game in 2026. And I say drawn, like I said, it feels like a loss. Have we got a point to take us a point away from Chelsea? Yeah, we have. Are we now fifth? Yeah. But we could have been fourth. And given ourselves a nice little cushion. But before I go any further, do me a favour, guys. Like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification button. And comment. Let me know what you thought of today's game. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be just like me. Upset, annoyed, frustrated. But let me know how you feel. Let me know who you thought our player of the match was. And let me know where you think we go from here, because I'll let you know. So, back to the game. We didn't start off well, as normal. Tottenham started off brighter than we did, which is always frustrating to see. We're at Anfield. I miss the days where we came out of the blocks and we put our foot on other teams' necks, and they couldn't handle what the Anfield crowd were giving, and the players were following and pushing out on the pitch as well. But we got a lifeline. We got a lifeline because Spurs' goalkeeper had a howler. Szoboszlai has a free kick. Listen, let me not take away from him. He scored 4 free kicks this season. Great strike. Not a great free kick because it's not even in the corner. It's kind of central, really and truly, and a strike the goalkeeper should have saved. But who am I to complain? We're 1-0 up. We've not started the game well. So it's now Liverpool's chance to then score the second, score the third, and make a Tottenham team who have no confidence fail, crumble, do everything that should have happened today that didn't happen today. But we huffed and we puffed, and we didn't do what we needed to do. Did we make chances? Yes. Did we make enough clear-cut chances? No. The problem I have with this Liverpool team right now, not just the fact they don't win enough games, and not just the fact that we're poor to watch, it's that we can't score from open play. We laughed and we joked about Arsenal being set-piece FC. I'm one of them. I'm one of them that did that. But we've turned into that right now. If we don't score a set-piece, we don't score. If we don't score enough set-pieces, we don't win. And that is a sad indictment for a team that spent the amount we spent. Obviously, we recouped some, so it wasn't a massive... Yes, we did spend 400 million, but we were only able to spend that because we sold like 200-300 million. But the fact is, we spent that amount of money and we didn't improve. I've said it over and over again. The squad that Slot has now, for the style of play he wants, is nowhere near as good or as flexible as he would have liked compared to what he had last season. He doesn't have the threats that he needs. We don't have quick wingers. I mean, you just saw from today, even Ekitike is supposed to be one of our quickest. He couldn't even get away from players today. We had breakaways that we had to stop and turn around and pass to the side and pass pass it back. Gone are the days where we broke away and we were gone. We were the Red Arrows. Those days are gone. We can't finish 4-on-3s. We can't finish 3-on-2s. We either kick it wide, fumble it, or go back. And what we saw today was atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Arne Slot selection, he bent Salah. He started Rio. Listen, I've got to give credit to Rio. 7 dribble attempts, 7 completed. That's not easy to do on your Premier League debut. Not easy to do at all. So I can't even fault the kid. I can't fault him at all. Because he was a spark in what else was a whole lot of darkness on that pitch. A load of blind players. A lot of players lacking confidence. There's only 2 people, really and truly, that show any bit of confidence on that pitch today, and that was Szoboszlai and Rio. everyone else made mistakes. But to be honest, I looked at this starting lineup. I was like, okay, Gomez is given an opportunity. I don't mind that. I've been calling for it over and over again. Give Konate a rest. If Konate has a bad game, sub him out. We got centre back there. Konate was not good against Galatasaray, so needed to sit out. And Gomez came in. I can't sit here and say Gomez was terrible today, but he wasn't good enough. He's culpable to a degree for the goal because he overcovers and then doesn't do anything to block the pass or end up blocking the shot. But that's for later on. But I talk about Slot's team selection. I was happy about Rio. Very happy that Rio started. And hopefully he gets more starts because it's what we need. But our struggle to create chances is just ridiculous now. You can see the stats from the first half right in front of you. We had 66% possession, they're 34. Expected goals, 0.43 to their 0.26. We had 6 total shots to their 4. We both had 2 shots on target. They had a big chance and missed it. We didn't have a big chance. But first half was not good enough. But we're 1-0 up. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, cool, we're 1-0 up. Can we do what we did last season? I've asked for this so many times, it's never happened. But can today we do what we did last season? Come out second half and get 2, get 3 and blitz them. We haven't done it often in the season. We did it against Newcastle and that's about it. And it's just not been good enough. I look at it and we allowed Spurs back into the game. This is a Spurs team that has no confidence. This is a Spurs team with 13 or 14 players missing, yeah? We should be winning this game, hands down. We were given an opportunity. With Newcastle doing us a favour and beating Chelsea, with Arsenal, with Man United beating Aston Villa, we had a chance, as I said earlier, to go fourth. And I talked about our run earlier, yeah? This is our run for the end of the season. And I'm not looking forward to it, I'll be honest. So our run now, Galatasaray, I'm not sure we're going to win it. Brighton, I'm not sure we're going to win it. Man City, the FA Cup, I'm not sure we're going to win it. Fulham at home, we don't really do well against Fulham. Everton, Derby, they're the type of team right now that we struggle against. Crystal Palace, we've lost to this season already 3 times. Man United, we've lost to at Anfield, that's away. Chelsea, we've lost to away. Aston Villa, who we beat, and we ended with Brentford. I can't sit here and say, you know what, we're going to win most of those games. I can actually sit here and say, you know what, I can see us losing quite a few of those games. Or I can even see us losing some of those games. So for me, I've had enough. I think by the time we face Brighton, international break comes, Slot needs to go. We're still in things, yeah? If we somehow manage to beat Galatasaray, which I can't see happening, if we somehow manage to beat Galatasaray, then get rid of Slot, give Alonso the international break to get the players ready, to get himself ready, and then we attack Man City with a new manager, with hopefully a manager bounce. And if we, like I said, if we've beaten Galatasaray, then we can try. Listen, we've got PSG after if we beat Galatasaray, so I can't see us winning the Champions League. I'm being overly hopeful. But FA Cup is something we can win. Beat Man City, get to the semi-final, get to Wembley, get to the final, win it. And then hopefully with a manager boost like Man United have had, a new manager comes in and lifts us. But I don't see that happening. Our owners, our boards seem to be entwined with Slot and have said to themselves, you know what, we're writing off this season. A lot of things have happened which we can understand and we'll start again next season, which is, for me, completely wrong decision to make. Like, the time is done for this guy. He needs to go. But we move on. Second half stats, not as good as it should be either, if I'm being completely honest. In the second half, we have a slightly less possession, 61% to their 39. Expected goals is higher, 1.27 to us, 0.92. 11 shots to us, 9 to them. But we only have 2 shots of those on target. They have 5 of the 9 on target. And they're a serious threat. We get 1 big chance each. They score theirs, we don't take ours. And the game ends 1-1. Through poor defending, so long, hopeful ball. And guess what? Once again, 90 plus minutes, we have gone to sleep and conceded a goal. This time it's not a winner to the opposition, but it's 2 points dropped. Robbo just needs to head it. Yeah? Just get your head on it. Don't worry about Colomboani's presence. Just head it. Get it away. Because then it messes up with Van Dijk, who should still do better anyway, because he hesitates. Allows Colomboani to get a jump on him, runs across him. Then, as I said earlier, Gomez comes across, shouldn't be coming across, leaving an open striker, Richarlison, who's known for scoring against Liverpool 3, just to miskick it into the back of the net. Yeah, I said it, miskicked it into the back of the net. Where was Szoboszlai, our right back at the time? Nowhere to be seen, which is part of the problem of having a right back. If you had a natural right back, they probably would have been in there or closer. But Slot is making mistake after mistake. I don't know what he's doing in training, because from open play, we are horrific. We can't score goals. We can't create clear-cut chances. And when we do, what are they doing in terms of finishing? They can't finish. Right? I said this more than once today. This game feels like a loss. It feels like a loss. And I've given you our next Premier League games. I'm not sure we're making top 5. And the way the Champions League has gone in its last week, with none of the English teams winning, are we even going to get 5 teams in there? With 3 already gone. Man City are gone. Chelsea are gone. Spurs are gone. We have to try and battle to beat Galatasaray. Arsenal will probably come through. We've gone in with 5 Champions League teams. At the end of this, we could only have 1 going through. We could have none. And then that top 5 that looks certain could be the back to top 4. But that's still to come. Listen, again, horrible performance. Slot, I want him gone. Alonso is there. He knows the club. He knows Verts. He knows Frimpong. He knows football. Bring him in. I've had enough. Bring him in and let him give us a good end to the season. I know the club won't do it, but I want him to do it. And it's the first time I've said it properly. I've said previously it might be time. I think it is time. Listen, he's past his sell-by date, and I want a new manager now. So if you're with me on that, let me know in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Player of the match today. I'm not sure you can say a player of the match, but you've got to give credit to young Rio making his debut, like I said earlier. With the stats he's got, 7 dribble attempts, 7 completed. Can't really complain about that. General play, he was a threat. So alongside Alisson, who, let's be honest, saved us today. Without Alisson, we possibly could have lost this game. Amount of chances he stopped today were not necessary in terms of the team we're playing against, but you get a top quality goalkeeper. Nothing you can do about the equaliser, because it was a missed kick. But yeah, for me, you pick one of those 2 for our player of the match. And then to top it off, I've just seen that this Spurs, that is down in the dumps, that just got battered by Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, ran 15% more than Liverpool did at Anfield. 10k more than Liverpool. Where has the intensity of this team gone? Where has it gone? A lot of people said to me, what are they doing in training? I've also said, what are they doing in training? I have no clue. I wasn't convinced when people used to say this team's not fit anymore. I'm like, they must be. They've got to be doing the same things in training because the drop-off's not there. It's right there in numbers. 9k more than we did. We're not trying hard enough. Did we have more of the ball? Yeah, but not that much. In second half, 61% to the 39. They shouldn't be running that much more than us. They shouldn't be. So I'm going to end it there. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to hit that notification button and comment. Like I said, let me know who your player of the matches, man of the matches. Let me know what you think of what's going on. Where do we go from now? I want Slot gone. I need him out of here. I've reached the end of my tether. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.